Am I here? Are you there? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with the cutest dogs on YouTube. Okay. Tonight's special is the $6 taco box. You can also get a free yes, no, how, when. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment or the description. I'm just turning on the little kitty ball for the ghosties. Maybe my kitties will come by with their little angel wings and touch the lights for us tonight. It is cold here in the ATL. Oh, hey, Shopaholic. It's good to see you, babe. How are you, sweetheart? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming back. Sending you a big virtual hug. I just love your username. It's so cute. Shopaholic. I'm depressed. You want to go shopping, Shopaholic? Thank you so much for the hugs back. I appreciate that. I hope all your New Year's wishes and dreams come true. I'm just going to put the live on mute for a second so I can listen to a message from my friend Danielle. 1 second. Sorry about that. I just needed to reply to her quickly and be able to keep her privacy intact. We're having some issues. This whole week's been crazy, you guys. My girlfriend Nikki's boyfriend, baby daddy, he almost cut his hand off, so that was really stressful. But he's okay now. 3 days later, he got stitches, and he's not going to die. But he did almost bleed out because it cut. He went to go throw the trash out, and somebody didn't properly put away their trash, so he went to push his bag down in the trash bin, and a tuna can slit his wrist. And then just found out someone I very much care deeply about has bipolar depression. I don't even think that she will let me reach out to her because she's not letting anyone reach out to her. So I don't know, I just might write her a letter to her house and send it to her because her husband is a very important person in my life, and she's a very important person in my life. And I rarely have reached out to her because I wasn't sure if, she needed a friend, genuinely needed a friend, because she has so many friends and she has so many people that love her already. But it's just like touched my heart for her to come out about her neurodiversity, and it's kind of difficult for me to see her hurting. So that's been interesting. My cousin had to have surgery this week. It's been kind of dark, but thank God there's been a silver lining in it. Everyone's okay, at least. Hopefully she's going to sleep her depression off. My cousin is recovering well after his surgery, and my friend's honey bunny is going to be okay too. Molly was going to come by and hang out this weekend, but there's supposed to be a crazy snowstorm, so she might come next weekend, and we'll do some awesome ghost hunting stuff. I don't have the spirit box on right now. I got the batteries charging, and I do have a battery for the REM pod, but that will be a little bit later. We'll put that stuff on and see if any of the ghosties want to chat with us. Have you been, Devin? Did you have a good day? Yeah, I knew I was on mute. Usually that's what I do when a friend will, like a friend that's not familiar with the Chammy. I mean, Molly, she doesn't mind if y'all listen to our conversations, but Danielle watches privately, and I want to keep the things that she says private. It's buffering. Oh no, don't buffer. Okay, so let me just type this in the chat. Okay, great. Did y'all have a good day? I've just been sitting here freezing my Greek statue off in the house. They're saying it's going to snow, but I don't believe it. When it snows here, it's just like a grazing. Yes, I'm doing free yes or no's. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. It's always $1 per minute for grief counseling sessions or for tarot card readings. I've got the $6 Tacobox 3 questions. I've got the 11/11 love reading, the general for $30, but I also always now have the free yes, no, how, and wins. So you don't just get a free yes or no, but you get a little extra added bonus with the how and the win card that comes with it. Can I ask if vampires exist? I will have to say that I don't have to pull a card on that. They definitely do exist. I don't think that we would talk about it if it wasn't ever real. And I did have a situation that I was in once when I lived in Boston. I've always been active in my music career from a very young age. And I met a group of people who they were like, yeah, we're vampires, blah, 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 blah. And it was kind of weird and kind of scary and kind of freaky. And they're like, but you know what? You're so full of light and love that we need to keep you just the way you are. I was like, okay, thanks for not biting me and sucking my blood and turning me into a vampire. Appreciate it, freaks. Love you. It was interesting for sure. Yes, they can be very cool. People who, have that lifestyle. If that's what's good for them, that's what's good for them. More power to them. I always feel like people should do what feels right and what makes them happy in their lives, even if it's being vampires. Now, I will have to say that I also had an experience while growing up here in Atlanta. I lived in a hotel called the Virginia Highland Hotel. And the Virginia Highland was, it was a hotel. It was pre-Civil War here in Atlanta. So that means it's been here since before or during the Civil War. And it was kind of like, okay, so let's just say that this is the hotel, right? And it had a courtyard in the middle of it. Big, beautiful courtyard. And the basement had a beautiful ballroom that hadn't been renovated yet. And the woman there that was the clerk, the person that checks you in and everything like that, she said, whatever you do, Stormy, don't go down in the basement, okay? She's like, stay away from the courtyard in the evening. She's like, and if you're going to come down the stairs from your floor to the office to see me, come down the side stairs. Don't go down the hallways by yourself at night. And if you do need to go down the hallways, make sure that you're not alone. So I was like, okay, whatever. So eventually, because I lived in this hotel growing up for a little while until we could find a better place to live in Atlanta. I kind of just went walking around and wanted to look at it in the daytime and see what it looked like. And then this old man who owned a bar next door had come over and was talking to my mom, and he was like, yeah, I'm the caretaker of the building. I'm the caretaker of the basement, and I need to find Martha because I need to get in the basement today and take care of some business. And don't ask me why, but there were coffins in the basement. And I was like, caretaker? Caretaker of what? The coffins? So, I also had several incidents when playing the Masquerade here in Atlanta. I really do believe that the Masquerade was run and operated by vampires. They have recently moved in the last decade, the Masquerade, to downtown to a whole new location. I have not been to it, but the old 4th Ward building was definitely run by vampires. Oh, there's Molly. 1 second. Hold on before you say anything. Do you want me to put the live on mute for you to talk, or are you comfortable with other people?
I'm worried that I rolled my ankle earlier, and the pain that I'm in right now is unbelievable.
Oh, no. The surgery that you had, right?
Yeah, my left ankle.
Okay, sweetheart.
I can't flex my foot without pain.
I think we've been through this, Devin, if there was some kind of entity attached to you before. So what set this off, Molly, with your foot?
I rolled it in. My ankle went unstable for a second, and I nearly fell.
Oh, no.
It just, you know how your ankle sometimes rolls in?
Yes. Yeah, especially since the car accident. Are you sure you don't have a Liz Frank injury like I do in my left foot?
I don't know what I have, but it's hurting so bad.
I would say, Devin, that if you're feeling like you have some kind of entity attached to you, you probably do, but it's more like it's attached to something in your house. Do you have any, Molly, do you have any pain medicine that you can take?
I have hydrocodone at home. I'm going to try and take.
Are you not home right now?
No.
Where are you?
I'm at my mom's.
Oh, yeah, your mom's. Maybe you should. Which foot is it? The left one?
Yeah, where I had surgery.
Hey, Ari, welcome back, sweetheart. Spirit
I'll
Ed.
let you be on the live. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Honey, you got to get home and get something for pain management.
Yeah.
And get your foot up.
Yeah.
Do you work tomorrow? Oh, no, you don't work this weekend. That's
no,
right.
I don't work this weekend.
All right, sweetheart. Well, maybe it's better you're not coming this weekend because, you know, now this foot thing and...
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you. Let me know when you're home, safe, okay?
I'll let you know.
All right. And I'll be here for a couple hours, so come by the live and hang out when you feel better.
Okay, bye.
All right. Love you, babe. Poor Molly. It's okay, Shopaholic, if you didn't understand the description. So last year, my dad got me an adorable coffee cup that said Cupid's favorite for Valentine's Day. So my dad is Greek Cypriot. So the Greek island of Cyprus is where we're from. And they also call the Greek island of Cyprus the island of Aphrodite, you know, Venus, the goddess of love. And there's also a place there called the Baths of Aphrodite. So it's illegal to drink from the waters of the Baths of Aphrodite, but my mother did it anyways because she was barren and wanted to give my father a child. A couple years later, they got pregnant with me. I was born, and many, many doctors said, you'll never have a baby again, so don't even try. So I call my dad like Cupid. So, because he's Greek Cypriot, and Aphrodite's son is Cupid. In Greek mythology, he's known as Eros, E-R-O-S. I'm sure you've heard of the love story Psyche and Eros. So he got me that cute little cup. It says, sometimes you'll see me drinking out. It says Cupid's favorite. So I started putting on last year Cupid's favorite secretary, because, you know, I'm one of my dad's secretary, because any phone calls he needs to make, any bills he needs paid, any doctor appointment he needs to go to, anything that needs to get done, I do it for him. So that's why it says Cupid's favorite secretary, because it's almost Valentine's Day, and it says free yes or no, and then yeah. For some reason now I'm considering working at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm exploring my options, but Chuck E. Cheese sounds like it would be fun to work at. I bet you it would be fun to work at. I have heard some horror stories, but I don't want to detour your thoughts on it. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese has been closing locations over the years. So yes, Devin, there is something attached. Let's see if we can get the cards to tell us what it is. The manifestation from new ideas and actions. I'll just read it like this. The manifestation from new ideas and actions gives you a strong chance to achieve a significant impact. A promising opportunity has arisen that requires your immediate attention. This miraculously solves the previous predicament, changing your life for the better. Let me get a how and when and see if we can figure out. See, I feel like, yeah, you've got something attached. We've talked about this before, but I don't think it's attached to you. I think it's attached either to the place you live or something in your apartment that you've purchased or have that's vintage. How and when, Spirit? Vibrating inside. That sounds like someone's trying to remotely seduce you. Very interesting. It also sounds like someone might even be sending you Reiki, because that can happen when someone's sending you Reiki. Trust me, I know. Okay, here's your how and when card. So it takes 4 months, but the fog of uncertainty lifts. This reveals a long-awaited correction of conditions and restoration of justice. Your persistently good character and sincere open-mindedness provides you with a happy, if compromised, outcome. Does it hurt? Okay, when you get angry, you don't feel human. And I've been through, yeah, that's what I talk about on the inside. Are you feeding the good wolf, the aware wolf on the inside, or the one that's furry on the inside? So that furry one comes out of you when you get angry. And part of that strict mental diet is controlling, learning to calm yourself down when you're in this kind of, let me turn this light off before it makes my black eyes bleed. I feel sometimes like a demonic energy. What does demonic energy feel like? Is it like hot and unpredictable? A party host might be fun. You might make more money than a cashier. Does it feel like the entity has made you feel oh, Shopaholic, are you still there? Let's do your reading. I'm sorry, I didn't see your question, sweetheart. Okay, you're still there in the participants. And you want to know, Haley, will Josh P and I get married? That's so sweet. I hope so. Let's see what Spirit says. Yes, like if I don't remove myself, I'm going to physically act on it. Interesting. Okay. Have you ever told it to just go away? And did it start when you moved into that place, or has it always been like this? Spirit, what does Shopaholic need to know about this marriage? Will they get married? Yes or no? What does Shopaholic need to know about that? I mean, I hope if this is someone you want to marry. I mean, I'm thinking that it's someone you want to marry. You wouldn't be asking. So because you're having to ask, you might not get married right now. But that doesn't mean that you won't ever get married. If you want to get married, have inner conversations with this person, about it. Imagine, somebody saying to you, oh, I'm so excited about your wedding with whatever his name is. Go out and buy yourself a ring and wear it. Okay. Or pick up a ring that you have and put it on, your finger, and, have that imaginal act as if, what would it feel like if he gave you that ring? Might be fun for a day. Spirit, will they get married? Hey, Dwayne, how are you, sweetheart? So you got the yes. So Spirit is saying yes. Great chance here that you will get married. Let's read the card and see what it says. You are reborn from the ashes. The unexpected completion of a previous stage and your openness to everything new gives you incredible luck, empowerment, and the generous rewards of destiny. You will be the center of attention for some time to come. Enjoy your accomplishments. They couldn't have happened without you. Let's see what how and when says. I'm eating mixed vegetables and a peanut butter and sandwich. I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. I'm having this weird cucumber melon drink that tastes like Fiera's, like the smell of Fiera's bleach. It's weird, but it's all I have to drink. So, yeah, pretty unique combo, dude. But you know, I like lime sherbet and green olives. Isn't that disgusting? My mother ate that while she was pregnant with me, and I love it with a glass of chocolate milk. I'll be real honest. I know, disgusting. But at least it ain't a pork chop. Spirit, how and when with this marriage for Haley? Okay, I got your card. My dad gave me some weird cheesecake stuff tonight. A piece of wheat bread with some peanut butter and orange blossom honey on it and a slice of mozzarella. And I was like, no way. No way, dude. No way. And it was actually pretty good. I did try it. It did taste a little bit like cheesecake, but not the kind that we all like. Okay, so in 3 to 4 months, Shopaholic, the gates of success open as if by the wave of a magic wand. And remember, you're the magic wand now here. You're writing this love story with your creator. However, this causes an unpredictable development in circumstances. Fortunately, you succeed in the end, thanks to your inviolable ability to cope with such difficult situations. Those are pretty good cards. Hey, I am. Welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? Hey, Madeline. So, Devin, back to this attachment. Let me see if I can get the liminal space deck to tell me what it's attached to. Have you ever told it, Devin, to just go away? You've got stomach issues? Might want to go to a gastroenterologist. Might help you, Devin. I mean, Dwayne. Pardon me. Yes, it doesn't leave, and I feel like it's my hidden self. And it's always been this way? It's not like just something that started when you moved into the place you live in? Oh, you've been? Okay. Yeah, I went about a year ago, and the doctor was like, you have the organs of a 20-year-old. Have fun. Take care of yourself. I was just having, I just ended up being like, I'm allergic to ibuprofen. I was taking ibuprofen for pain management for my car accident. Oh, Sugar. Hi, sweetheart. Are you back in the States? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I love you. Welcome back. Oh, you're so welcome, Shopaholic. Y'all, don't forget to like the live, and thank you so much for subscribing and your questions. I appreciate it. Then, yes, just vengeful, and where I am located at is where I've always been. Okay, but when I do travel and people bother me, I feel the same anger. Huh, that is so interesting. Let me turn this light out before it burns out my eyes. Ow. I'm kind of back. I can kind of see. Thank you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. Love you, Sugar. Have you seen your man? Or heard from him at all? That's so interesting, Devin. So it's interesting because the only card I'm getting on what you need to know about this is 1111. But let's take a look at what's in the card. We've got a platter. We have this star in the sky. You see this celestial being with this hand. It's Thing, literally, from the Addams Family. I almost feel like the hand is representing the thing that is overcoming you. But I really feel like in the 1111 card, it's saying that you can overcome this. You can overcome this with more self-love, more managing the feelings and thoughts you're having, accepting what you have in regards to what's been put on your platter with this situation. Because you may be a part of it, but you don't have to be of it. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like we all have a dark side, okay? But how do you control your dark side? And where do you want to start with controlling it? because it literally has no power over you. Your conscious and your subconscious are much stronger than whatever it is. Yeah, but you keep being blast off. I love that. But you keep being that nice version of yourself to stay calm and grounded. And at least you're aware of it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, my grandfather used to get so pissed off he'd rip the buttons off his shirt, but he'd also been through that kind of trauma. You know, his father was mob boss Vito Genovese, who completely abandoned him and his mother as a child and left them with a cow. Okay, and he had to fight for everything in his life. All right, and then he had to work all his life, even as a child, because, you know, back during the Victorian times and in the early 20th century, it was normalized for children to work and make money. And then finally, he just got so sick of it that he decided to lie about his age, because back then you could like fake papers and, you know, make people think that you were somebody you weren't. So he faked papers, faked his age, faked his ID so he could join the army and go over to Germany and kill Nazis. When they found out he was only 14, they gave him a dishonorable discharge. And, you know, but he was still crazy. You know, and it took him years of anger management and years of psychological help to get to the point where he wasn't so frustrated that he was that version of himself he didn't like. And I'm telling you what, he was a great grandpa. He was an amazing grandpa. He was an amazing dad, despite the circumstances, to my mom as well. Hey, Pammy Bear. So what's important, and probably what my grandfather would tell you, is that it's important that at least you're aware of it. All right. And take one day at a time with it. And when it does show up, do your best to calm yourself down. Do your best to turn your back on it, because it doesn't serve you if it makes you feel like this. Okay. And letting go of all morals. Yeah. It can stem from your trauma and your abuse, because it's like, what the fuck am I trying for? Because it might feel like nothing ever works out because you have this kind of looming thing over you. Just keep it in check. Don't lose the goodness that you are, Devin, because there's something that's been conjured up from your trauma. You know what I mean? It's because it's your beautiful side, your good side, that gentle side, that side that you like of yourself that attracts people to you. Shit, like he didn't say hi to me or talk to me. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Hey, Madeline, welcome back to the Chammy. So was Derek happy I saw him tonight? I'm so glad you guys got to see each other. Oh, I'm so glad you love him so much. Yeah, I'll check the cards for you in just one moment. You're welcome, Shopaholic. Yeah, but it doesn't even feel like it's kind of my hidden self. It's kind of like I have a dark side. Don't mess with it. Right, Devin? Oh, he seemed kind of cold to you? Okay, like he didn't say hi to me or talk to me? Did you say hi to him or talk to him? Yes, Dwayne, you can ask a yes or no question. An ad came on. I'll rewind. Okay. Did Ben Scorpio intentionally give me his Instagram just to tell me that he wasn't interested afterwards? That's what he did, but I'm wondering if that was his intention. I'm over him, but just curious. Okay, yeah, we can get into that question. How are you, Pammy? Did you have a good New Year? Okay, let's get into some of these questions. You want to ask about SV? That's fine, honey. But, you know, don't forget to say hi to your friends too. Just because a guy you like or care about is your friend doesn't say hi to you or acknowledge you, that's okay. But, you know, if you want to say hi to him and it doesn't trigger you, just go say hi. It's okay. They're not going to bite you. He's not going to bite you, Sugar. I promise. I promise, Sugar Bear. It's been a while since y'all seen each other, so he might be feeling a little bit cold and detached. Spirit, what does Madeline need to know about her boyfriend thing? Was her man happy to see her tonight? What does she need to know about that? So yes, he the card just fell on the floor. Hold on. So yes, he was happy to see you, sweetheart. I'll turn that light on and see what the card says. So the lotus of happiness is about to blossom and bring you wonderful events filled with positive emotions. There is a potential for unexpected but timely support you require. This is the perfect time for you to start new and exciting undertakings. So yes, I was happy to see you. Let's see what your how and when was. So your how and when says, within 11 to 12 months, the rise of a situation to a new level. Thanks to timely assistance from an outside influence, unhurried, deliberate actions shepherd you towards remarkable success and recognition with your connection with this person. Are we on donation? Oh, you guys can donate anytime you want to. Free yes or no now for, I hope that helps out, Madeline. So let's see what you need to know about the Scorpio, Ari. Let me turn this off. It's so bright. Yes or no, Spirit? Did he just ask for her Instagram to blow her off? See if it dropped upright. It dropped down, so let's keep shuffling. You know, I don't like them downward cards. They just feel like they're cards that get in the way of the answers. Okay, here you go. So yes, he did. He definitely, yeah. So let's go ahead and read the card and see what it says, sweetheart. So there will be a wave of serenity, full of joy and charm. An unexpected chain of events tumbles over you. You are forced to open up more than you usually do and simply trust in your instincts. Peacefully accept yourself as infallible and everything will happen as it should. Spirit, how and when for Ari? So in only 1 to 3 months, that means starting from today to 3 months, harbingers of good luck enter your life in the form of unorthodox genius ideas. Your quick response to circumstances will help you move the situation into your favor. However, never forget that there is a fire line between genius and madness. So, I wouldn't dwell too much on it, Ari. At least he was nice enough to tell you the truth instead of string you along. And it doesn't mean that you guys won't be together in the not too distant future or come back to the situation again in the not too distant future. Excuse me. Spirit, will Dwayne be in a relationship soon? Spirit says maybe not. Maybe not so much. Let's read the card and see what it says. The veil of fateful changes often involves the most ordinary of events. They gradually replace the situation in 6 to 9 months with less ordinary components and participants. The contrast pushes you to a higher level where poetry and discipline meet. The balance of the universe depends on it. So maybe while not right now, within the next 6 to 9 months, things could very much change for you. What are you telling yourself about getting in a relationship? What are you telling yourself about them? These are all important things to know when you're manifesting what it is that you want. Oh, that's awesome, Pam. I'm glad you got to see your grandson. How and when maybe will Dwayne be in this relationship? Haste will not work out for you. I think that spirit telling you, don't be quick to rush into just any relationship, Dwayne. Sorry, I keep calling you Devin. Only willpower and a talented, thoughtful approach can provide you with a warrior's cunning. True warriors never fear competition. They are made stronger by it. Ain't that the truth? In 1 to 2 months, unprecedented opportunities begin opening up for you. So I think unprecedented opportunities opening up for you within the next month to 3 months, so you can solidify a relationship, within the next 6 to 9 months that you will most definitely be happy with. Don't rush into anything is what these cards are saying, though. Okay. I did some extra work on the Vampire Diaries once. I can't remember the episodes, but it was interesting. Excuse me. Oh, the reason it has this whitish cast over it is because I turned the light on so I can read the cards, because something's wrong with my eyeballs. I need to get my glasses fixed, and I think I need to get my contact lenses upgraded. Sugar, what's your question, sweetheart? Are you still there? You okay?
Yeah, I'm babysitting.
You babysitting Frank and Dad?
Oh. I left them out there. So I'm gonna be doing his food.
Okay.
Got 2 monsters. Okay, how they come to play.
Okay, you left your question on PayPal. All right, sweetheart. Do you want to get a free yes or no as well? Okay, I'll go ahead and read it now. Let me know if you have a free yes or no question. You can save it for after, or you can get it now. Let me just look, sweetheart.
Make the tea.
You want to make me a cup of tea? That's so nice of you. Yeah, just turn the hot water on and I'll go and make it myself, because I need to go in the other room and get the batteries for the spirit box.
What kind of tea you want?
Oh, the constant common orange spice one in my red cup.
You don't want a ginger?
No, I don't want a ginger.
Ginger's good for your throat.
No, I don't want a ginger right now. Thank you, though. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to put the chat on mute for just a moment, okay? No, I'm not following her. That's like Marie Antoinette following, we've talked about this. It's like Marie Antoinette following Madame de Bury on Instagram. No. Okay, Sugar, let's start your reading. I only put it up there on that wall so she would understand that I am not her enemy. Do you understand what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, sister? And trying to remind her that she can change her mind from all the people that she's filled her enemy book up with. Okay? All right, sugar. I apologize. I'm fantastic. Just trying to put my foot down about something. Spirit. By the way, sugar, I have some new cards. I have the clarifying love situation cards. So I will be pulling some of these tonight to kind of get you an idea of what you need clarified regarding this love situation. I have these free yes and no cards. Yes, no, yes, no, with beautiful messages on them. And then these ones go with the yes and no, and it's how and when. So let's do your reading first. And then let's do your reading first and then see what, hey, Veronica. Hey, I'm back. It's still snowed in. Oh, my goodness. Let's do your reading first, sugar, and then let's see what the yes and no, how and when cards say. And that way you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, and then you can do the yes and no questions in regards to what does come up in the cards. Yeah, Jessica Simpson's pretty tone deaf. I thought she lived in Nashville. I'm really confused now. But yeah, it is pretty raunchy of her to post something like that at all during a time like this. I agree. You know, I could never get over this chicken of the sea thing. So I could not go past. I mean, when it was just like, blah, 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 you know, she's not the brightest star of the chicken in the sea. Okay, I'm going to start your timer now, sweetheart, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Yeah, y'all want to see me do reactions and musicians' reactions to other musicians? Let me know how you feel about that kind of content. Spirit, what does Sugar need to know? What does Sugar need to know right now? Well, Ari, he might have given you that information so that you could. Did he say you guys couldn't be friends? Did he say that y'all couldn't be friends? Spirit, can we get a love clarification card for Sugar and what she needs to know about? My goodness. So that's interesting. I'll get some tarot cards to clarify that as well. Why don't you ask him, Ari? Why give me your social media when you're not interested? It doesn't hurt to ask, sweetheart. But that is a little bit strange. But many people give out their social medias and share follow to follower and communicate that even though they're not very interested in each other in that way. Spirit, can you clarify the lone path and the strong roots for Sugar, please, in regards to how her person is feel about seeing her today at work and their happy hour event after work? Veronica, it's good to see you, sweetheart. I'm sorry you're still snowed in. Oh. Hold on, Sugar. This card fell on the floor. It is upright. Let me get it. Okay. See, he was happy to see you. But he may be feeling a little bit down about his life here and the path that he feels very alone, Sugar. He feels very alone right now. And he might not have wanted to share that too much, express that too much, or bring you into that kind of loneliness that he's feeling, because he wants to give you his good vibes. He wants to share the best version of himself with you, but he's needing to take some time off. Needing to take some time out or be on your own for a while. Strong roots. So it's as if this person felt like, okay, I need to take a time out for myself, but I know that when I come back as the best version of myself, the roots will be stronger. The seeds will be that I planted with her. Okay. Pull weeds of resentment so your love can bloom. But the overall energy was he was very happy to see you. And be around you. It, almost like he was overjoyed, but there's something going on with him in this reversed emperor that's leaving him a little bit less secure about who he is as a person. That's the energy behind this question you've got. I don't think he's a happy bunny. Is he a happy bunny, Spirit? Did him and his girlfriend break up? Are they breaking up? Oh my God. So the Wheel of Fortune popped out, but went back in, which is a yes. Then we have the Hierophant here on the floor. So has he been thinking about breaking up with her? Is that what it is? And it's kind of just bringing him down? I think he wants to break up with her, or she wants to break up. Something's not right. Let me see if I can figure out what it is. Yeah, he's looking for something new in his life to conquest. He's got goals and aspirations that he wants to focus on, that obviously the relationship he's in, he's been called out on something. And I say that because the Judgment popped up on the bottom of the deck after pulling out the Chariot. So you're not living a fantasy in your head, sweetheart. Your manifestations are not fantasy. Your dreams are not fantasy. What you want in your life is not a fantasy. Yeah, you're living in your head with this joy that this person brings you, but it doesn't mean that it's fake. What you're feeling is very real and validated. All right. And yeah, you feel a little bit strange that he has a girlfriend, but they're not married. Okay. They're not married. And I get so confused. Like I don't know. I just feel so weird about people treating the boyfriend and girlfriend status as if it's the husband and wife status. When it's not, it's just two people playing house because they ain't got balls to put rings on their fingers and really be husband and wife. That's the kind of woman I am. And I look at it like, okay, I'm not going to sit in a house and play house with some boy. You know, you want me to put a fucking ring on it. You want me fucking don't mess around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't play. I'm not playing house. Okay. I'll cook you. Okay. And cook myself if I start playing house with some boy. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, Sugar. Stop letting it mess with your head. And this is what is putting it on pause for you, is that you get lost in your head and your thoughts and feelings, and then you start to feel like they're not validated because there's some other woman in the picture. And then you get her on your mind, and then all you're doing is pushing your friend further and further and further away, and pushing him to the point where he's not even waving back now. Because at the end of the day, even if he's not your boyfriend, even if he's not your husband, okay, I know how important the friendship is and the connection that you have. Because see, here's the thing, sugar. You can't just make a connection with somebody. You can't make it. It's not going to happen. Oh, yeah, you can have chemistry. Yeah, but you can't build a connection off of chemistry. It's just not plausible. All right? And there is some kind of very special connection between you and SB. We've gone through these readings before. You've gone through these readings before with my mentor. You've gone through these readings before in your head 1,000 times. There definitely is a very special connection there. Do not let it go just because there is some other person there that you think has some kind of power over you. It's not his wife, okay? It's not the boogie monster. It's not, it's not someone that can hurt you at the end of the day. It's just, I do understand what you're thinking and feeling about, him being warm to others, but not you. But are you going icy on yourself? So you keep going icy on yourself, feeling weird that you're living in a fantasy in your head. Is she living in a fantasy in her head? That was face down. So no, Spirit says no, you're not living in a fantasy in your head. What is happening between you and him in this connection is very, very validated and real. Okay. God, I hate when these cards fall on the floor. I try to keep a place here so they won't fall, but they do. So he's just kind of like in suspension. There's something going on in his life that it's too bad that you couldn't have had. It's too bad that you weren't able to like go up to him and actually say, "Hey, are you okay? How was your holiday? Why are you so cold?" But then again, we're two different women. Me, I'm tits to the walls, balls to the walls, and I think that you're a little bit more shy than I am. Which I'm not saying I'm not shy. I am shy, okay? But I'm also not afraid to ask somebody, hey, what's up? Where are we going? Are we friends? Are we not friends? Is there a potential here for us in the not too distant future? Is there not potential for us to be friends? Yeah, see, I'm just shy. You're super shy. I'm also not like, what? Are you stuck? No one told you to go over there. Hold on a second. Come here. Where do you belong? That's right. Lay down. Okay, come here. Did you get stuck? You get stuck, baby. Baby girl. No. Do not hump that. I put my face on it. Jesus. Dogs cause problems. And they don't always hump just because they're horny. They also hump because they're excited. So it's good to see him humping anything at all because he hurt his foot the other night and almost bled out, which means 2 days later after antibiotics and CBD and gabapentin, he's feeling a lot better. His foot looks a lot better too. Excuse me. So let me just clarify. Let me figure out let me know what your yes or no question is, Sugar, because he's on some kind of lone path right now. He feels incredibly lonely in his life. I don't know why. I can't pinpoint why he's feeling lonely, but it's really going to be up to you ultimately to reach out and say, I noticed that, maybe you were distant or something. Did I say something? It's really going to be up to you to try to figure out and get it from him where you guys are going. Have you ever told him your feelings? There's nothing wrong with telling somebody your feelings. Oh, you've never told me? Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. I'm not ready to be rejected one more time. I just can't. So I'm just dating myself. I'm dating you guys on the jammy. Oh. Hey, Maria, welcome back to the jammy. Yeah, you can get a yes or no. I know you don't want to become the center of some office drama, and you certainly don't want to manifest that either. But at the same time, you don't want to manifest losing the man of your dreams either, because you were too shy or too afraid to ask or say something. I'm just speaking from experience. Now, I'm not saying I've ever met the man of my dreams, but there have been men in my life where I was too shy like that, okay? Super shy to say, hey, I like you. You're a handsome man. Okay? And I lost them to some other woman who was a psychopath and still is. You know, and I have a feeling that a lot of guys get into situations with some girls who are psychopaths, and then they're just afraid to leave them because they're afraid of the consequences. They're afraid of getting hurt. You don't have that kind of energy for what, sweetheart? The becoming the center of the office drama or telling him how you feel? He needs to know. He needs to know he's got options. I can ask that question if you'd like me to know. If you'd like to know, Sugar, would you like that to be your yes or no question? Because right now I'm trying to clarify his feelings for you. Moonlight Unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. See, you this is what I'm saying, is like it's almost as if this is saying his feelings. It's like he wants to understand what's going on between you guys and he doesn't. So he might be a little bit repelled because you are going icy on yourself. So he's going icy on himself and you, because literally there is a connection here. And even though your person has been very far away from you for a very long time now over the holidays, okay, he's still right there with you. You are not separate. We are all made of the same fabric. The same fabric. Okay. And I sound like a commercial, but the fabric of our lives. But really, at the end of the day, you guys are made of the same fabric. And he's always with you, always in your heart, always on your mind. You're thinking about him. You're feeling about him. He's also picking it up no matter how far you guys are apart. So all those times that you went icy on yourself about your connection with him, you know, it just built up and built up and built up. You don't allow yourself to stay in the joy. You don't allow yourself to stay in the yumminess because of some person he's not even married to. Can you help me understand the icing on myself? Yes, I can help you. Icing on yourself means. So what that means, now I think your English is great, actually. So what I mean by icy on yourself is you start to go inward and feel as if it's just a fantasy in your head. That's turning on yourself and your dreams and your belief and not believing in them and thinking maybe that even that you're not, that you're undeserving, that you know, that he doesn't care, that he doesn't like you. Oh God, he's got this other girlfriend. What can I do? I just need to throw myself off the roof. Like it just, and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds until you've torn yourself down because you feel guilty and like a terrible person because you liked somebody who has a girlfriend. Even if you had a wife, it wouldn't matter. Don't be putting yourself on the naughty step for your feelings because they're very validated, honey. And yes, I we all have morals, and I definitely have morals, and I definitely know how you feel about, you know, pursuing someone that has a girlfriend or that might be married. You know, we've been raised that it's wrong and then it's terrible and you're a horrible person if you have feelings for or covet somebody's husband or wife. But at the end of the day, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, none of those days would be here if someone didn't give it meaning. Okay? Would we have 24 hours in the day if somebody said different? There's only 12 hours in the day. One day a week is night, and the next day is sun, and the next day is night, and the next day is sun, and there's only 12 hours. Like, what if it had been that kind of meaning? You see what I mean? And I kind of feel like you're giving meaning to it that doesn't serve you, so you don't see clearly through the fog. So what happens is you're staying in this vortex year after year after year. I mean, are you even dating anybody else? You're just staying in this vortex year after year after year, wondering and waiting and for him to get off his fat ass and get you French fries. Stop. Go over there and ask that man and say, you know what? I've had a crush on you for years. And I just need to know so that I can either make you breakfast in the morning or make some other man breakfast in the morning, honey. And I'm going to just push you into it because I've been watching this go on for several years now. All the way from my mentor to now to you here today with me. And I really want to see you with the guy that you want to be with. And you can be with him. But first, you got to tell the man. You got to just tell him that, you know, not trying to be creepy here, but I like you. Can we be friends? I mean, what are you afraid of? That he's never going to want to talk to you again? Are you afraid that he's never going to want to play putt-putt golf or give you a hug because he thinks that you got cooties or something? Yeah, my dad tried to make me weird cheesecake today. It's definitely weird. He put peanut butter on a piece of wheat bread with orange blossom honey and a piece of mozzarella cheese. I was like, you're weird, Dad. Real weird. But I tried it anyways. Excuse me. Yeah, so, Sugar, you're afraid that you're going to lose him because you tell him that you like him? Nah. Spirit, what does she need to know? Well, excuse me. I feel like if he's the man of your dreams, you could quite possibly be the girl of his dreams. Spirit, will SV appreciate her telling him that she likes him? Would he appreciate that? Would he want to accept that and make something of it in the not too distant future? Or down the road? Or what would happen? Like, what does she need to know about that? So yes, he would really appreciate it. How do you feel about that? Bang. Fate opens its gates of fortune for you, Sugar. But not until you are actively involved in the resolution process. This is exactly what we're talking about. You discover the resources you need by accepting an unaccepted offer, which invariably brings you stunning success and that rare chance to completely improve your life. Let's see what How and When says, darling. Sugar, I want you to have your man so bad. But please fucking stop going. I'm just lit. Excuse me, did I just like make a fart sound with my mouth? That was kind of funny. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it. But if you keep hiding it, okay, you don't even have to tell him that you like him like that. You know, just tell him you think he's good looking. Tell him something that might make him feel good about himself. Have you done that yet? You know, you want someone to tell you something about you to make you feel good. And I bet you he's even more insecure and more shy than you, being that he's most likely a modest and well-mannered man. Can't tell me I'm wrong about that. How and When, Spirit? How and when this with her telling him, hey, I think you're a good-looking cowboy. What does she need to know about that? So, yes, he would appreciate you telling him how you feel. But how and when, Spirit? How and when does she need to do this? Let's turn the light on and see what it says. New guidelines for life appears on the horizon within 2 to 3 months. You will be freed from old rules and principles. Your deep wisdom and refined intuition leads you towards, strong and inner being and tremendous prosperity. Sorry, I'm drinking the sparkly water, so it's kind of making me burpy. I feel like what it's saying to you is that within the next few months, you're going to find the courage within you to express this to him. Okay? Because you don't want him to like disappear and then, you know, you've never told him how you felt. You know, you don't want it to get to the point where like one day he's coming to the office and he's announcing to everyone he's engaged. And you're like, oh, I didn't tell him how I felt. Crap. And then you got to watch that for the rest of your life. But you will be freed from old rules and principles. Some of these principles that you need to work through where she's on your throne. You know, she has your mind mangled. She's just a girlfriend. Okay? They're not even engaged. You will be freed from old rules and principles. Your deep wisdom and refined intuition leads you towards strong inner being and tremendous prosperity. So what are you doing with your intuition? What is your intuition telling you about? You're welcome, Devin. What is your intuition telling you about what would happen if you did tell him? Well, I didn't ask about if you are the woman of his dreams, because I think it's more important that we ask what Spirit thinks or feels about you telling him, or how he would think and feel. Like, that's why I asked, would he appreciate you telling him? Yes. Yeah, he would like it. I know, Sugar, but you're not. Wait a minute. What are you not sure about? You're not sure about telling him. You're not sure about him appreciating you telling him. Are you not sure? What is it that you're not sure about, sweetheart? That he would feel awkward and would not want to talk to me again. Oh, no. It's okay for a guy to feel a little bit awkward. It's normal to feel awkward when you have a crush on someone, or someone has a crush on you, or you're holding back a crush, or hey, Cookie Victoria, welcome back. So what you probably should say, Sugar, to him is, I'm not trying to make you feel awkward, okay? But this is how I feel, and I would hope that you'd want to talk to me again, or even just be friends, even if you don't feel the same way, honey. So I can coach you on this. We can talk about it privately in email. But I'm really, really, really like telling you, shit or get off the pot, girl. Part of my French YouTube. And I'm telling you this for your own good, so that you can find some fucking happiness and joy and hot sex. Because you deserve it, Sugar. But you're going to put your whole love life on pause if you don't take this step. And I'm just telling you that from my own intuition and my own experience, okay? Because each year is going to go by, and you're going to be like, don't you like me? Does you think I'm beautiful? It's a fantasy in my head. And I get so sad thinking about you thinking that it's a fantasy in your head when it's not. Your feelings are very valid, and I'm validating them right now. They're important to you, and they should remain important to you. But you really need to take that step, because we're going on like year 3 here, honey. Okay? Maybe even year 4, where you've had these feelings and you haven't said anything because you're too worried about how he feels instead of how you feel. You're too worried about somebody else's feelings too, that you've never met, that you're never going to meet. And if you have met her, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm going to push you to your limits to tell him how you feel. Oh, if he rejects you, so what? All right? But at the end of the day, you can change it. While we can't change people, we can change how a situation shows up to us. All right. And it's your feelings behind what you're manifesting, sugar. Okay. It's the feelings. Thank you, Cookie Victoria. It's the feelings behind what you're manifesting. So you start to pull him in and manifest the version of him that you want, sugar. Right. But then you start thinking, is it a fantasy? And you start thinking about her. And you start thinking about this person that doesn't serve you. You start putting her on your pedestal. You start putting her in your face. You start telling yourself these lies like it's a fantasy, what you have for him. So it puts everything on pause. Then he shows up ice cold to you because you've gone icy on yourself with your dreams, your thoughts, and your feelings that are important to you. Don't waste another 3 years. Life is short. You want to find the ones that you want to spend the rest of your life with, sugar. Okay? You don't want to end up lonely and alone and in the dark like me. I'll be right back. You got the spirit box. So we'll go ahead and put that on. If anybody has any questions for the spirit box, please feel free to ask. He's never iced you out like that before. Oh, that was weird. Tiramisu cake? You've never had a tiramisu cake? Oh. Well, since you don't have Publix in the north, try Olive Garden's tiramisu cake. It's very good. Could probably also make one. They're pretty easy to make. Man, it is so cold in here. I might have to get a jacket.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for Bluetooth connection.
Yeah, I did too. It's a lot like making tres leches. You know, you've got the lady fingers and the sweet condensed milk and the coffee espresso and the cream, and it's so good.
Now in SB7 mode.
That is so creepy how it just said under the table. Yeah, went under the table to plug you in, sillies. Yeah, and that's what you need to do, sugar. Go get your man with a tiramisu. What is it that they say? Radio man's heart is their food? You know, all men want is a 17-hour blowjob and a shoulder to cry on. Now, come on. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to make y'all laugh. If there's any good spirits that want to touch the REM pod and let us know you're here, please do so. If you can't touch the REM pod, but you can say something through the spirit box, I don't know how to tell you how to do that, spirits, but maybe try to speak into the speaker. You could also touch this ball. You can also touch this ball and let us know you're here. You sent a message? Okay, Maria, let me check it. You posted? Okay, I'll look up in a second. It is so cold. I'm going to have to get my jacket. I'm freezing. I'm freezing my Greek statue off. I'm going to sleep in the bathroom tonight where it's warm. I put a space heater in there that we got for Christmas, and I was sick and tired of sitting on an ice pick cold toilet seat, to be honest, and taking a shower, an ice pick cold shower. Let me see. Did this girl T attempt to tell Trey, my ex, some bad things about me because she mad I don't want to be her friend anymore? Why are people so revengeful? I don't understand it. Okay, I'll get into that in a second, Cookie. Give me 1 second. Do that thing couples do where they eat a French fry together. One eats the left side while the other eats the... Oh, you mean like Lady and the Tramp? We got to find a good dog for Ari. You know, that's all men are, the dogs. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love a good dog. That's so cute, Ari. Well, you can have your French fry fantasy. It'll happen. Looking at your message, Maria, real quick. Spirit, what does Cookie need to know about this other person that might have said something to Trey? What does Cookie need to know about that? Looky, looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. He's a trick, but I love him. Well, I mean, Tramp in the movie Lady and the Tramp. I mean, he was a good tramp. He's a good tramp. Hey, Bernie, welcome back to the Chammy. Yeah, you can get a taco box, honey. Maria. A Spirit, yes or no? Did this person tell Trey some things? She's mad. Yes. Yes. But fortune is on your side, dear. So let's go ahead and turn the light on and let me read the card for you. Fortune is on your side. An unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings a phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within your day-to-day life. Get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. But you have to remember that, you know, your thoughts and feelings literally create the story you're having. So you do have to take some accountability that somewhere, somehow, you must have felt some fear that this would happen, and then you made it happen. So no more giving her your power. No more giving Trey your power. No more giving anyone your power anymore. Do you understand me? You stay on your pedestal as the majestic ass queen of your reality, and you will find that joy. I promise. I'm just talking through experience now. Excuse me. All right, here's your card. So Spirit says, new guidelines for life appear on the horizon within 2 to 3 months. You will be freed from old rules and principles. Your deep wisdom and refined intuition leads you towards strong inner being and tremendous prosperity. I'm pregnant by him. Shake my head up that he believe it. I know he said something bad too. Yeah, but you can fix it. Your connection with him is a lot deeper than hers. Okay? Do you understand? So email me. I can help you with that. Even if you just need someone to talk to, you can turn your whole life around in 8 minutes. So no more giving her your power. No more giving him your power. But you remember that the most important thing is the child inside of your body. So be good to yourself, be good to your body, be good to yourself with your thoughts. And just know that your connection is way deeper with him than just a little bitty chemistry she has with him. Okay? Excuse me. I'm going to go get my tea here in a minute. Breaks a new heart each day. Excuse me. Yeah, you got to put her behind you. Who? What? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to put her to rest. You don't know who this person is. It's never happened. What lies? Every time she tries to open up her mouth about you, she stubs her toe. I guess Spirit thought that was funny. Yeah, it sounds like this woman is a covert narcissist. Whoever's saying these horrible things about you. And he shouldn't be listening to her. But you do need to talk to him. And tell him you feel hurt. Tell him you feel disappointed. And understand that it's okay to tell another woman you're disappointed in her. So if you feel like saying you're disappointed in her to her face, do it. But don't do anything that's going to hurt you or the baby. Just relax, you know. Stop thinking about her. Stop giving her your power. Yeah, you don't need to be thinking about any other girls. It's a distraction. It messes with your self-concept. It messes with your manifestations. It's probably only going off because I closed the door. Maria, are you there? Let's do your reading. Pardon me. Gosh, I hate this. I don't like this drink I bought. Like, I'm supposed to feel like I'm refreshed by drinking this water, but it's just making me feel weird. So I'm going to go get my cup of tea and then I'll do your reading, Maria, okay? And I'm going to pour out this water because it's just not good. I almost want to take it back to the store. Yeah, I know how you feel, Ari. I really do. I've had many bad experiences too, but I think I've had more good experiences than bad ones the older I got. So, be right back. Okay, that was kind of scary. What did the spirit box just say? That was really weird. Hey, Molly, welcome back to the chammy. Are you feeling any better, Molly? I know it hasn't been easy, sweetheart. Ari, it's going to get easier, though, I promise. And it starts getting easier with you turning your back on the thoughts and feelings that don't serve you. I keep saying this, like, I sound kind of like a broken record, don't I? But turning your back on, you meet new people and you're like, shit, is it going to happen again? And then you manifest it again because it's kind of like the cannoli story I told you last night. You eat a cannoli and you don't like it. So you never want to try another kind of cannoli again. Because you always like, that damn cannoli is so gross. Then everyone's raving about this one cannoli that's so awesome and they can't shut up about it. So you try it and you're like, oh, wow, what a good cannoli. I'm just telling you that it's very easy to, it does suck. It does. It does. I've had a lot of people use me, abuse me, and terrorize me for being my true, authentic self. And it hurts. And it's been scary. And it caused agoraphobia and PTSD and all kinds of things that I've overcome. Yeah. That's a good outlook on it, Devin. Maria, if you're there, I'm going to start your reading. I may need to go back to my pain management doctor and see if I can get some relief. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. And then, Ari, there's people who don't know how to even be remotely a friend. Okay, there's that too. They don't know how to be a friend. Okay, welcome back, Maria. I'm doing your reading. You sound right? Okay. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you. Well, beep to you too, Spirit. Okay, so yes, he will try to see you again this week. The hurdy-gurdy of happy accidents spins circumstances in your favor. You possess complete control over the situation, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully toward bold dreams and ambitious desires. Sky is the limit. So it takes 4 months, but the fog of uncertainty does lift. This reveals a long, awkward correction of conditions and a restoration of justice. Your persistently good character and sincere open-mindedness provide you with a happy, if compromised, outcome. So he does feel a little bit like a fool right now. Okay? Because he doesn't know where he's going. And he's stuck and lost in his emotions. Okay? What happened today that made him upset and stressed out? I really do truly believe it's a combination of you and what's over there at home. It's just too much for him right now. It's killing him. Stop with the insecurity. Stop. Stop. You're killing him. But it's 10 times worse over there at home. Okay? This can't get much worse. So you're asking what it is that stressed him out, made him so sick today. Love in the way of things, okay? You, home life, work, job, Actually, it was the Wheel of Fortune. Life in general is just getting to him. It's just as simple as that. Tonight, he does feel a little bit better, but he still is very in his emotions about where y'all are going, where he's going. Good. And you need to stay like that. You need to keep being the feminine, secure, balanced person that he met, that he fell in love with. Because when you get on that downward spiral, you get all negative and you get like, because you're trying to get his emotions and his feelings out of him. He doesn't like it being pulled out of him. Okay. He doesn't like you being insecure. He doesn't know what else he could do to show or prove it to you that he loves you. Because he's not strong enough to understand that he's capable enough that he can have, be, and do whatever he wants without being secretive, judgmental, a liar, and untrusting. Yeah, it's a conglomeration of things, honey. It's everything. It's just life in general. And the reason I say in this reading it's life in general is because the Wheel of Fortune is about your life, the wheel of life. You know, it's like he's feeling like it should be such a lucky time for us. Such a lucky time for us. Doesn't matter, Maria. Even if he's like, you messaged me back, he was happy, it doesn't mean that he's still not feeling like shit. You know, someone can feel like shit and then they hear from you and they're feeling better because of it. But then they go right back to feeling like shit because of their circumstances and limiting beliefs. So keep being that bright and shining light to him. All right? Keep being that bright and shining girl that you are. Don't be going down that insecure path, because he ain't having it. He gets that. He can go and date that at home. You see what I'm saying? He can go and get that anywhere else. Okay, but what he can't get is the version of you that he's in love with, that drew him to you, that, you know, created the love story that you guys have today. So you got to stop being stressed out. You got to stop being insecure. You got to stop being worried. It's like every reading tells you this. Now, granted, not every reading is going to always be positive. Today, your reading earlier was not as positive as it usually is, but you've also been on the insecure bandwagon a little bit too much. I'm glad that he was happy. Yeah, and he's been emotional because you are manifesting it in yourself, and he's picking up on those, you know, on those energies and those vibes. Devin's right about that too, Ari. She's very right about that. Knowing your worth, yeah. It's so important to know your worth. Yeah, much better tonight. He's just flying by the seat of his pants with that fool. Just see whatever, you know, it's like what comes in must go out. You know, it's only a phase. Okay, just putting the live on mute for a minute. So I answered all your questions, Maria. Just go back and listen to the reading. If I didn't do the fourth question, it's because it's only a $6 taco box with 3 questions. You get a channeled message. But I thought I told you it was coming in earlier today. I just don't think that's an important question. I'm sorry, Maria. You know, and here's why I say it's not important to me right now is because Spirit has given you so much information about what is coming in for you if you just change your outlook on things a little bit. I don't manifest your love story for you. You manifest it for you. So what do you want to come in for you? Do you see what I'm saying, Maria? You've got to start taking the reins of the situation. You've got to start creating your love story for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like what's coming towards you? A shitload of shit if you don't change that insecure attitude. And nothing but a shit story again. If you don't change that insecure attitude. If you keep saying what's coming for us, what's coming towards us, what do I need to know about that? Well, what do you want to come towards you? What do you want to come forward to you? What do you want to happen? It's almost as if you kind of get hung up too much on the shit story again by asking that question. So you know what's coming for you. He wants to see you as soon as possible. All right. You're changing your attitude about the way you think and feel about things regarding his feelings and thoughts for you. You know that you have to stop being insecure and scared. There's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to be scared of, and there's nothing to worry about in regards to what's coming for you. What do you want to come for you? What do you want to come towards you? You need to start thinking about these things instead of asking the cards about what's coming towards you, unless it's some kind of situation that's detrimental. Nobody's dying. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's sick. Nobody's lost. You're in a great relationship. You're both happy with each other. Maybe you might not be very happy apart from one another. All right. But still, you guys are always in constant contact. How much more can he give you other than his blood? What more do you want? You've got to think about that. What you want coming towards you. What you want coming for you. Hey, Molly. Yeah, you can speak, sweetheart. I just don't want you to get lost too much in what the cards are saying is coming towards you when there's so many more important questions regarding feelings, actions. What can you do next? How can you make better? What does Spirit have for advice? That kind of stuff, honey. Can you seek? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I thought you said, can you speak? Yeah, see what Molly said? It's so brilliant. Distract yourself if you have to. He will find you. Okay? She goes, I don't know if I've found a boyfriend in Haus, but at all, but I'm giving it time. What can you do to better it even more? Stop that fucking crybaby girl shit. Stop that insecure baby mama shit. Stop that fucking making him feel guilty about anything and everything you can just to get his emotions and his feelings out of him. It's driving him fucking crazy because the bitch does that to him all the time. Emasculates him, makes him feel bad about himself through her own insecurities and their own bullshit. And that's why they're fucking exes. Okay, but he still has to live with the bitch. Right? It ain't easy to live with an ex. See, you and Spirit's like, yep. It ain't fucking easy to live with an ex. And I know from experience. It's uncomfortable as fudge. So what you can do is be more better version of yourself, more badass, more working on that self-concept. And I'm serious, Maria. I'm fucking serious. Because the more you work on your self-concept and the more you stay focused on what you want and the more you focus on the version of him that you want showing up to you, while we can't change people, we can still change how the story shows us. You got to keep living in the end. And I don't mean like living in the end of your life. I'm talking about what you want with him. You want to be married to him? You're married. Get into that feeling every day. You want him to be your baby daddy? Get into that feeling every day. You want him to be your dom and you want to be his sub? Get into that energy. I'm just trying to make you laugh at this point, Maria. Spirit's been telling you how you can better it even more. When you first started meeting him and dating him, you were never like this, Maria. You were never so insecure. Yes, you're different. Yes, Molly. He does love you. In the star card, there's something about your connection with Haus that heals him. It's sweet. It's kind. It's loving. It's comforting. And you ain't trying to step all over his dick. All right? You ain't trying to step all over his ego. You aren't trying to crush his ego. You're not trying to emasculate him. There's been something quite healthy about you and Haus's relationship for Haus. Now, what does this card mean in regards to you and Haus in your relationship? It is saying that you will have the relationship talk. But, don't go too crazy yet. You're right, Maria. Not everyone is your ex-husband. You're right. Just like everyone's not my ex-husband boyfriend thing. Okay, and even though I haven't been properly kissed or dated in many, 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 many years, it doesn't mean that it's ever going to happen again either. It doesn't mean that the next guy's going to do that to me. And I would never manifest that anyways. I'm not sitting here worrying about it either. I'm not sitting here going, ugh. You know what I mean? Maria, you're welcome, sweetheart. So Spirit goes, yep. What does Molly need to know? Yes or no? Will they have that relationship talk in the not too distant future? Yeah, get back. Maria, welcome back. Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who? Yeah, so Molly, you will have your conversation with your person. Yeah, you got to start every day. It's like, I'm worried. Really? Well, now I'm fucking worried. Because they're worried. So stop. So you see what's happening to him is you get worried. He gets worried. Y'all picking up off each. Just try to relax a little bit and see how the energy changes over the next couple days. Okay? So yes, Molly, you will have the conversation. It's the beginning of a delightfully new life cycle. Get ready for a deep emotional immersion into an amazing world. You may meet a mysterious stranger with an unusual talent who helps you speed up the completion of your plans. It's talking about Haus. Let's see what how and when says. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, Spirit, how and when? What does Molly need to know about that right now? How and when? So how and when? Open your heart and your soul to the amazing upcoming events coming your way in the next 9 to 12 months. This helps you find balance in your situation. You are filled with harmony, joy, and comfort. So I feel like you're not going to have this relationship talk until a little bit more later this year. Now, it could happen in March. I wouldn't push it, though. Okay? I wouldn't push it. All right, sweetheart. Sweet dreams, Maria. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And try not to be too worried, sweetheart. Sorry, I had to reply to Danielle again. I hope he'll let you stay with him too, sweetheart. That would be I mean, you know how I am. I'm a friend. I'm going to let any friend of mine stay with me so they can feel comforted, unless they want to get a hotel room that we can like party in and have a good time in or something like that. But, I don't do that kind of thing either. So, I mean, I would with you because you're my friend and you're a girl, but not like with a guy or something. In fact, if I do have friends who come visit me, like my friend Noah, we've been friends since we were kids. He'll come to visit at the house. He'll come take me out to eat. It's just a friend thing, completely platonic. And he gets his own hotel room and I never go there. But he's also much, much, much older than me. So I don't really know that there will ever be anything. I mean, I know that he had a crush on me years ago, but we've come to realize that we're just not compatible in that way. I know you said that he's the first one you've ever slept with in a bed multiple nights that didn't try to have sex with you or give you, oh God, this light, I got to turn this light out. My black eyes are going to melt out. I've never slept with anyone in a bed except my dog or my cat. Or my parents, my sister. I don't even think I've slept in a bed with my brother when we were kids. He told me not to punch him or he'd punch his teeth. It's hilarious. He must be a very modest boy, too. Well, Molly, I am happy for you. Very happy for you. I'm surprised you didn't accidentally kick him. And did you have one of your little snore things on? I'm surprised you got any sleep with your foghorn there. It's from his time in the Marines. Oh, fuck. He's a Marine. Wow. That is hot. Yeah, my ex-fiance was a Marine. But he dumped me for our bass player. He was a dude. And that's exactly why I got a dishonorable discharge from the Marines. Isn't that weird that they'll like dishonorably discharge you back then? Like if you were... What are you crying about? You want me to turn off the lights so we go night-night right now? You brought earplugs. This is funny. He got discharged because of his knee. Let me get Gypsy. 1 second.
Come here, bye-bye. Cry about something.
Look, that's what you look like. Look, that's what you look like, honey. She's like, I don't care. Just pet me. Are there any spirits there that want to say anything to us or let us know that you're present? Are you there, spirit? Are you here now, spirit? I'm asking that if there's any spirit guides or spirits or good spirits that want to come and talk to us. Do you have any messages for us tonight? He walks with a cane too? That's cool. So did Prince. You feel better in my arms? Why you cry, Sin? Don't you cry, baby. Don't you cry. Spirit, are you a female spirit? Spirit, are you a male spirit? Your puppy, where'd you go? Spirit, are you a male spirit? Are you tied to the land that we're on now? Did it just say my dog's name, Gypsy? Oh, it's weird. All right, sweetheart. Let me know what you find. Are you scared of the spirit box, honey? Are you okay? Are you jealous, Ruby? All right. Come here.
Are you twirling for me? Are you twirling for me? Come here. Come here.
Okay, I got Tater Dog and Baby Gypsy. Okay, let me get you both on my laps because on my laps as if I have multiple laps. Here you go. So y'all can see the cutie pies. Spirit, are you tied to the land? Are you here now? Have you visited us before? Probably. Are you an alien? Are you an alien spirit? What? Are you supernatural? Are you an angel? You're a fireman? Okay. Hey, that's a good question. Are you reptilian? Are you a reptilian ghost? Sorry, Ruby. I'm gonna go put them back on the couch. I know, aren't they cute? They're little soulmates. Go lay down. It just said my dog's name again. It keeps saying her name. It keeps saying Gypsy. Hi, Spirit. Right on. Spirit, do you have any messages for us or anyone in the chat? I'm here with Molly. I'm here with Devin. What are my plans for tonight? To look at Taco Bell, even though I can't afford it. Oh, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys and try to find something to eat in the house. And I've been like working on helping the house recover from the Christmas crazy. Taking my tree down. Just got the call center on working. What are you up to tonight? I couldn't eat chicken wings if I tried. At one point in my life, I did. I liked him. But I mean, even as a recovering vegan, there's just some things I can't do. Hey, Donna Matrix, how are you, dear? Oh, I want some chili cheese pups too. Oh my goodness. Spirit, what does Donna Matrix need to know about Z? Oof. Gypsy, what you crying about, baby? She wants to go to bed. And all the lights are on, so. Spirit, yes or no? Is Z romantically interested in Donna Matrix? The Spirit box just said yes as this card came out. So it does say yes. The key to success is provided by a happy coincidence. This inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situation in a way you never dreamed of. Let's see what your How and Win card says, Donna. Spirit, what does she need to know about How and Win? What does Donna need to know about How and Win? How and Win. Okay, here's your card, sweetheart. Let's see what it says. So you get free yes, no, how, and win. So the rolling chimes from the bell of success accelerates the situation. Changes for a better life are coming, thanks to you. But it might take 6 months for you to notice the results. You are a tower of tolerance with an exceptional ability to handle almost any situation. Hey, Pammy, welcome back, sweetheart. Did you want to get a free yes, no, or how, win? Okay, Pam, awesome. You really want a damn biscuit? I've been here all along, just been feeding my face is all. What you eating, Pam? I really want a damn biscuit French, but that's a North Carolina thing. I'm gonna have to wait for that, but they are so good. What is a biscuit French? I've never heard of that before. I guess because I'm way too in the deep south. See, I hate this. It's like for 2 tacos and a pintos and cheese, $25. I just can't do that. Fuck it, I'll starve. I don't care. I'll drink some water. I'll be fine. I'm going to buy some food tomorrow. I mean, there isn't even any bread to make toast. I know, right? Like, my order for my food's $12. And I haven't even put the tip in, and it's like $20, but yet it says the delivery fee is only $2.50. So I don't understand why it says that. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe the tip's already included. Oh, I see what it is. It's the taxes and the other fees. So service fee and other fees, $3.31, and then the taxes is $1.43. So these fees are based on factors like basket size and help cover costs related to your order, including marketplace services and delivery services. Yeah, I don't need Taco Bell. I ate today. Homemade buttermilk biscuits, and the place he took me to has one with bacon and cinnamon apples. Really? I know. At $20. So just to get a $12 meal from Taco Bell, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's an $8 service fee. And that's not even with the tip yet. I won't do it. I'm still going to have my paper cut. Yeah, $4 for a taco on Uber Eats. There's probably another can of tomato soup in there. I can just eat that. And then tomorrow about 1 o'clock, I'm going to pick up some food from K. Roger. Granted, it's not going to be anything to make Taco Bell with, but it sounds pretty good without the bacon. You know how I feel about the bacon. I know, I eat so much tomato soup, I'm surprised I'm not a tomato soup myself. Mashed potatoes. Oh, you just gave me a great idea. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go throw some potatoes in some boiling water and eat that. But you know what? I might not be hungry at all. I might just be thirsty. So I have to figure out if I'm that first. I have to figure out if I'm just thirsty or dehydrated first before I make some food. Yeah, Molly, and I got everything in that order tomorrow that I'm going to go pick up for the mashed potatoes. And chives and onions. Gypsy. What does she want? She wants my soul. Okay, I'll turn some lights down so that you can rest better. 1 second. See, I think I'm just thirsty. I'm not hungry. You want me to move that? Is that better? Okay, so hopefully this will make the puppy a little bit more comfortable. The masher? No, might have a masher somewhere around here. I think I have my mom's masher somewhere hanging up there. We've had like the same masher for years. Get a peeler. I got a peeler. That's how I peel everything. Mashed potatoes are the best. You're right. 4 sticks of butter. But they have to be, it has to be grass-fed butter. So that's what I got. Because grass-fed butter is a lot healthier for you than just regular butter. It also tastes better. Now, I don't know where the potatoes will be by the time you get here, so we might have to get some new potatoes when you get here. Chicken cheese. Okay. Mashed potatoes, but were they fresh mashed potatoes or Hungry Jack? Because if you guys like to actually eat instant mashed potatoes, one way to really make those instant mashed potatoes taste like more real, like fresh mashed potatoes, is get yourself a can of condensed milk, not sweetened condensed milk, just regular evaporated canned milk. Pour that shit in there. It's delicious. You'll never be able to tell the difference. In fact, it might even taste better. Mashed potatoes from Lay's chips. That sounds absolutely disgusting. I do get Lay's chips, and the reason I get the Lay's chips, and I'm not for a snack either. It's going to be surprising to you, but I'll keep Lay's chips around because they're actually really good for your vocal cords. To eat a couple of Lay's chips before you sing or practice music or singing. Something about the potato pulling out like the icky stuff in your throat that makes it kind of feel dry, or like maybe, you know, people eat dairy, it causes a lot of mucus and phlegm. There's certain different aspects of different foods that cause that. You eat a chip with that salt and that potato, it pulls those toxins out of your throat and your mouth, puts that salt in there to hydrate you a little bit more. So it's like lemon tea and or lemon water at room temperature and Lay's chips. That's my secret for good vocals. Oh no, recall on Lay's chips? Oh, hellfire. I wonder why. Yeah, you do have to be super mindful about people who are not into meat. Like there are still some things about being a recovering vegan that irk me. Like she said chicken wings. And I can remember how good chicken wings tasted. But she said chicken wings and I was instantly like, oh my God. Like I started thinking about, creepy things that creep me out. Thank you, Veronica, for your donation. I appreciate it. What are your questions, sweetheart? I'm not sure, honey. Oh God, look at Uber Eats trying to offer me some special shit now. Free items. Spend $20. Complete your order at Taco Bell and get a free item. I don't want your stupid chicken. I don't want your chicken nuggets for free. I want your pintos and cheese at 12 o'clock at night. I want your tacos because I know it's not real beef. Who knows what it is? Okay. I wish I knew why my puppy was crying. She's just looking at me all wah and stuff. I have to go back over there and get her. What you doing, precious? That's not bad. $5 for 30 baby chicken nuggets. And you know they're all males. They put them on the elevator, they go down the thing, and they all get dropped into a grinder because they're male. So I won't eat them. I just can't eat babies. It freaks me out. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I am a recovering vegan, though. I am a recovering vegan. But I still have my issues. I call them my mental issues in my tissues. That's so bad that he got sick like that. What were you eating and he got sick, honey? I just wish that I didn't know so much. I wish I didn't know so much so that I wouldn't be so triggered. They've been making food lately, and it's stuff they had dinner with him, and they do ask where he has gone. Okay. So yeah, especially. Oh my God! Yes, they do. Yes. Yeah. And this could very much be mother and father figure as well, Veronica. Hold on, let me go get her. She's.
You just need someone home.
Okay. It's all right. I got you. Is better? Mm-hmm. Look at her sweet puppy dog, Twinkle Eyes. Come here, baby. I think that you need a shirt safety. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, here you go. Just lay down. Lay down and relax. Everything's fine. Are you cold? The spirit box just said blessed. Spirit, do her parents think she was in his life all of a sudden for a purpose? Okay, you went back down? All right. Thank you, Devin. She wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Ruby. Ruby saved her life because her mother didn't want her. Okay, I know what she's looking for. Okay, 1 second, Veronica. You're looking
for your cookies, baby? Is that what you're looking for? Hold on. I don't think I have them, sweetheart. Miss Vampire has them in the other room.
How about you protect the bag of dog food? Yeah, she's looking for her bag of cookies, which I don't know what Grandpa has done with them. So I just gave her the bag of dog food. Hopefully she'll calm down. She's just looking for her cookies because she's got mental tree illness. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know, yes or no, about the parents? And do her parents think that she was in his life all of a sudden for a purpose? You are guilty of giving them too many. Looks like she'll calm down now because she's got something that she can focus her mental tree illness on. So yeah, they feel like your purpose was some kind of conquest in him, some kind of knowledge in your connection with him, some kind of calling. It wasn't just spiritual, but was also life-changing in a way. It's like you're that spark in the dark, or he's that spark in the dark. Like he's something you've been looking for a long time. And it's like wherever you go, you're looking for this person. Now, I can't remember. Have your parents met him yet? But why would your dad think that he was a sad person? Like, you know, I know that I had said that at some point, but your dad's always going to think every guy's an idiot. There's only one guy I've never, talked to about my dad, and he's never called him an idiot. And I find that to be interesting. And it just makes me wonder sometimes, is that the one? I don't know where your cookies are, baby. Do you want some crunchies? I'll get you some. Yeah, it looks like the girls wanted a midnight snack. just like their human mommy. They've met him several times. He has come for dinner, but that kind of stopped when he started seeing that person. How long has he been seeing that other person? I'm just curious. Hey, you quit being mean to each other right now. Sorry. Do you shop at Dollar Tree? They have good late night snack dinner items. No. I haven't been to a Dollar Tree in a long time because they closed the one in the city I live in. Everything I cook is fresh. I love ravioli. I love veggie burgers too. I don't know if it was the backlight, but I swear I saw a shadow behind you. Of course you did. Hold on, that's my biological clock. Let me just put it on pause. So yeah, you probably did see a shadow behind you. It's the ghost army. One second, I'll read up on you, Veronica. One sec. Let's see. Do you shop at Dollar Tree? I usually get ravioli. I know what he spent on enough for like years, and they never. Until last year, where she finally wants him. When I met him in the picture before then, he was hanging with my family. I don't know if it clarifies or makes sense. It makes sense. I wish it'll snow in New York City. I want to watch The Shining, but it's not the same without the snow. You know, that hotel in Colorado where The Shining was filmed and written, this spirit box stuff that we do with the Estes method was actually created in that hotel. Storm, how do you think I should tell my mom Kay is pagan if we get to that point? You shouldn't. It's none of her business. If you're a Christian and you're married to a pagan, or you're married to an atheist, or you're married to somebody who's Muslim, or you're married to someone who's different than your religious belief or your spiritual belief, there really is no point in telling mom and dad what their difference is from you. It's not going to make it any better or impact it in any way. Yeah, I know it doesn't bother you, but I don't think that that's something that, let them assume what they want. Okay. I also don't think that Cass is going to come to you and to your mom and say, guess what? I'm pagan, whether you like it or not. He's just not that kind of guy. He's not one of these guys that's like impulsive to push his uniqueness on people in ways that will make them uncomfortable. So I don't feel like it's mom's business. Okay. I don't feel like it's any of mom's business. And if you guys do get married, he'll be jumping the broom and you'll be saying your vows. Oh, that's interesting aspect of the bartender, Devin. That's very interesting. I like that perspective. That's like how I feel like the snake in the Garden of Eden was really God and not the devil. God, I wish I could show the Shining movie right now. I promise you guys, I'm going to get my mechanical license to YouTube so we can watch movies again. I just haven't had any time to do any of it. In fact, I'm supposed to be talking to my drummer about moving to Nashville. Instead of talking to my girlfriends on the phone about boys and nail polish. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Devin. That's right. So let me get you this link so you can check out this link. So you can check out the hotel and some of the creepy stuff that I never knew about it until I watched this. And maybe it'll help you understand the Estes method that Molly and I do together here on the channel, which we have not done in a while. Interesting. I watched this one by Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration, where the spirit said mirrors are portals. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, this is pretty creepy and cool at the same time. Supposedly, the only thing holding this this entire hotel together is like a little piece of rock like this. If the rock were to fall, the whole thing would come smashing down. It really creeps me out, like, a lot. That hotel really creeps me out. Hey, Belle, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? Yeah, let's go to the graveyard next weekend. Well, he's like no one you've ever met that's a boy. Molly. Oh my God, you have mirrors in your room like Versailles? I love it. I want everything to look like Versailles all over the planet. If I ever get married, I would love to have a honeymoon there. That would be like, or even if I don't get married, I just want to go there with somebody I love and spend the night. Let's find out what you need to know. Oh, that's so interesting how the spirit box kind of went off a little bit, Belle, when you asked that question. I'm scared if my mirrors are portals. Let me ask you a question. Do they face each other like this? Do they face each other like that? Because if they face each other, you got to move them out from in front of each other. Okay? Also, make sure they're not facing towards the exit of your front door, because that sends all the good juju out the house. Spirit, what does Belle need to know about this job? What does Belle need to know about this job? Will they get this job? So it's saying no. Let me turn this light on. So it's saying no about 1 to 2 months, but it's like the cello of wish fulfillment plays melodically but loudly. This is in order to call forth the necessary information and resources you so promptly require. The music of fabulous happiness lifts your soul. And since music is the cinema of your soul, expect miracles to happen everywhere. Pardon me. So even though it's like no about the job in 1 to 2 months, let's see what Spirit says about your how and when real quick. I don't sleep with my bathroom door open. I have to sleep with my bathroom door open. I hate it, but why do you have to sleep with your bathroom door open, Molly? So choosing the long path, Belle, requires confidence. Your tremendous intuition escorts you to the destination of happiness. Trust that intuition always and feel the empowerment follow. So, even though it's saying no right now, you can't change that. Oh, it's because I saw Demon House by the Ghost Adventures crew, and there was the creepy ass shot of glowing eyes in the bathroom. You're welcome, Belle. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscription, and your questions. I appreciate it. I think whatever's in the room is eating the battery for the spirit box. I mean, it's not even on, and it's making noises. I think it's eating the battery up. Spirit, what's your name, or what do you like to be called? You have a window. I know I have a window of the other side of the mirrors. Okay. Can I ask a continuation? What are my parents' thoughts of him so far? Do they feel like he's in denial of liking me? Okay. Tripping balls in Navajo County. That's for the heck of it. That's funny. Spirit, what are her parents' thoughts so far? Do they feel and think he's in denial of liking Veronica? Yes. They feel like he doesn't know what he wants. They feel like he doesn't know where he's going or have a sense or an idea of purpose in his life. They feel that he is seeking some kind of transformation, but he doesn't know what that is yet. He's searching for something, but he's not even sure what that is. And they're wondering and thinking, is he, is it over with you too? Spirit just said guilt. Yeah, I think Sam and Colby did an Estes method there, Molly. And they asked everybody, how would you feel being locked up alone, doing an Estes method with us in this place? And I was like, I'm all about it. Everyone else was like, I'm scarred. I keep getting this death card for your parents' feelings on him. I feel like he does have a very strong personality and sense of balance, though. But he just doesn't know what to do with it. He seems kind of a little bit lost. Maybe one day we can do a reading just about him and what you need to know about him. Without the parents, without the current dating partner, without your feelings and emotions mixed in, and what we need to know about him in the not too distant future. Oh, it scares me. It scares me. Oh, no, you didn't do anything wrong at all. It's his guilt that he's feeling. I feel like there. I heard that some alien dreams are real. I don't know. I had a real weird dream about my mom last night, Molly. Did I tell you about it? And I haven't dreamt about my mom since like 2021 when I was doing the climb the ladder thing. And she was like, I was like trying to climb the ladder in crutches. And she's like, shows up as like a big fat fluffy angel. And she's like floating there. She's like, I'll help you climb the ladder. But last night I had this dream about my mom. And it's been 2 years or so. Like I said, it's been a couple years since I've dreamt about her. And, maybe I had that dream a year ago or two. Maybe I had it in 2023, early 2023, around the same time. But I was driving in a car with Mom. She was the one driving, which was always usually pretty normal when she was healthy. And it was me, and it was my roommate and my mom. And we were driving around. Like, it felt like Nashville, but it also was like not recognizable to me either. And she was like, yeah, let's stop here and get a coffee. Let's get a coffee. I'm like, oh yeah, that'll be good. I'll go in and get us a coffee. And I go in to get the coffees with my roommate and everything. And then I come out with my mom's coffee because her coffee was ready first before our coffee was ready, or my coffee. I come out with our coffees. He's waiting for his coffee, and then she just takes off. I'm like, Mom, where are you going? She's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, but you can't leave without him. She's like, yes, I can. She's like, and you have to leave him behind. What? She's like, yeah, you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing life ahead of you, and you have to leave that behind. He'll find his way. I was like, this is so fucking creepy and weird. So I really don't know what to think. And, and I have been, kind of worried about it because it's like, I want to move on with my life and do different things that, I'm not so certain that I want to be here in Atlanta and be here now in living with the same person for the rest of my life either, when I'm in a completely platonic relationship with them and it's never going anywhere. They have their own girlfriend. I'm not attracted to them in that way. And they contribute very little, to be quite honest. I'm actually working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week because they're not interested in contributing as much as I would like them to contribute, or as much as they used to contribute before they got COVID. So it's like every excuse, and the gaslighting with I'm getting another job, but it's like, no, you're not. 3 years, we're going on 3 years now, 4 years after COVID, and it's just like I just can't do it anymore. Molly knows what I'm talking about. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. Like, how many more jobs am I going to have to get to feed this guy? This is like someone who's been friends with me, though, my whole life. We've been friends since we were kids. So it's like, I can't be put into a situation where I'm taking care of someone who doesn't take care of me too. Doesn't contribute. That contributes little to nothing. Okay, I'm not his nanny. I'm not his mama. I'm not his girlfriend. I'm never going to be, and I'm never going to be his wife. So it's like, I told him 3 months ago, you've got to get health insurance. You got to get a therapist. You got to get dental insurance and eye insurance. I said, and vision care. I'm like, and you've got to clean your room. I said, or I don't want to know you anymore. I said, because I'm sick of doing it for you. I said, I need a break. I need a break of cleaning up after you your whole life. And I just feel like I'm getting set up to take care of. It's like I feel like I've been set up like to take care of somebody the rest of my life who has little to no interest in me, no matter how much they love, cherish, or adore me. It's like it's like having a partner, or it's like having a friend who's like your friend, but they're barely interested in being friends with you. Well, he's comfortable in the fact that everybody before him took care of him. Okay. And he expects it from everybody, not just me. Honey, there's no talking to him. I'm talking to the wall, Pam. I'm talking to the wall. I'm unseen and I'm unheard. Unless he needs money to pay his bills. And I'm just tired of it. It makes me very sad. I'll be right back. So it really bothers me. It's not something I really talk about. But, you know, we're on the subject of people who, you know, don't really have ambition. Like, it's almost as if your parents feel like in that death card, he doesn't have any ambitions. And by the way, thank you for your donation. Veronica gave me just enough money to get the tacos and give a tip to somebody. I appreciate it. So, like I said, this person it's almost as if your person is very used to getting what he wants, right? But also making sure everybody else takes care of it for him. And it's as if your parents see, like almost as if they see little to no ambition in him, yet they see his potential. Do you see what I'm saying? What the hell? Oh, here we go. I know you're probably like, what is she doing? Spraying alcohol all over her food, but I don't know who touched it, so I want to kill the germs. But Devin, he's not my boyfriend. It's not his place to take care of me as the man because he's not my man. Do you see what I'm saying? But he is my roommate. Do you see what I'm saying? He is my roommate. So if he had any other roommate, whether it was male or female, okay, it would probably be different. If it was someone he barely knew, they would have already thrown him out. Do you see what I'm saying? No. Never boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing like that. I'd rather drink menstrual blood. You're right. Even as a roommate, he needs to do his part. I can't get him to do his part. I told him I would throw everything out the window if he didn't get it together by New Year's. Because I'm tired of the energy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's really uncomfortable. Hi, Frank and Dad. I'm eating a snack.
Huh?
I'm eating a snack.
Okay.
You want a taco?
Taco?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to turn to a Mexican.
Okay, I'm on the live. Nobody cares if you're going to turn into a Mexican. You're already a Greek.
Where it came from?
It came from Taco Hell.
What time?
Just now. You must have smelled it.
No. No.
You sure you don't want to turn a little Mexican tonight?
No. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to go to sleep.
Yes, please go to bed.
I'll stay up forever.
I'm going to stay up forever.
Make sure
Because forever's going to start tonight.
what's in this cup?
Andy, please quit being 50 questions.
I don't want Ninja to go into it.
She's not going to go into it. It's just some CBD oil for the dogs.
Okay,
That's all it is.
Good night.
Good night, Daddy.
Okay.
He's been a good daddy today. I was just saying you've been a good daddy today instead of a bad daddy. Yesterday you were incredibly autistic as you were.
Oh, you forgot to find on my phone that axle I'm looking for.
I'll look for the axle, I promise. Just not today.
On the right side, on the passenger side.
That's you hear the chip bag open. So funny. He's so funny. He does do incredibly well for being high functioning autistic though. Yeah, he's probably used to people doing everything for him. What does he do as a job? What's his job, Veronica? I mean, does he work or does he just live with the girl he's with and she does all the work? Oh, he's a techie. Okay. So he's super smart. Right on, Devin.
Good night.
Good night, Daddy. I love you. I'm so sad that Taco Bell doesn't have sporks anymore. Like, what is this spork shit for my pintos and cheese? What planet have I gone to? I'm going to eat a taco on YouTube. Can you believe that? But at least it's not a banana. They call men like your roommate homosexual, where their orientation is being broken depending on women. I'm going to turn that off. Hobosexuals. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe. All right, Molly. Feel better, sweetheart. I love you. Good night. But you know what? Yeah, she might do a lot of work. She might bring home the bacon. All right. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, it makes me sad. Like, I mean, he does have a job, but it's just not enough. He does pay his bills, but it's just not enough. And I'm finding myself doing all the hard work. Because he can just call mommy and she'll pay his bills. Do you see what I mean? I don't have that. Wow. I wonder whatever happened to Keisha Cole. I barely remember her, but I remember her with you saying her name. Sounds familiar. Why do men not have the drive and ambition like women do? Well, I think, you know, different strokes for different folks. But he grew up rich and wealthy, had everything handed to him, had everything taken care of for him. When he didn't want to do something, all he had to do was throw a fit so they'd leave him alone. They'd put him in front of the TV, you know, and let him be. So then it turned into video game addiction, which turned into a porn addiction, which turned into even more addiction online. You know, so he became very accustomed to that growing up. instead of sending him also to college, they only sent the oldest boy to college and only took best care of the oldest boy. Because all the doctors were like, well, your youngest boy is going to die by this certain age because of his degenerative eyeball disease or whatever, because he's going to be blind someday. And then that never happened. You know, so because they thought that he was going to die someday, can you fucking believe this? They just kind of ignored him in a way where they were like, well, oh well, let's just focus more on the healthier boy. I mean, these are people who tried to convince me a couple weeks ago that the blue lights in the streets, the new blue street lights that are showing and popping up around cities, are only to be able to tell if you've had a vaccine recently. Like, what? That's not what Google says. Now, I've met plenty of guys who grew up poor, who were very ambitious, took care of themselves, took care of their families, took care of, you know, their things because they appreciated them because, you know, somebody or them had to work real hard to get it. Now, I'm that kind of girl. You know, I've grown up where it's feast or famine, paycheck to paycheck, day to day. Oh my God, I got cheese all over my lap. Disgusting. And cheese all over my shirt. Ruby's like, give me the cheese. Here, baby, you want to eat this cheese? It's just a little slice of it. Here. Yeah, and it just got to the point, like, sometimes I thought, would this person be a good partner for me? But then when I saw how he treated the dogs, I left to try to go find a place for us to live, my dad and I, because we were getting kicked out of this place because I was late one day and was short $40 because I had to spend $40 on Ruby or she was going to die. And my landlord was being a complete cunt about it. And that's actually when Molly broke her foot because she called me on the phone upset because I was upset and going to be homeless, more homeless than I am now. And I'm just to the point where it's like, you know, I really, you know, I asked him to take care of the dogs for a day. I went to Nashville for a day. Went to check out the house, went to fill out the application, went to see my drummer and his wife, went to hang out with my friends just for a day. I didn't even sleep that whole day. I drove there, went to see the house, saw my friends, ate dinner with them, got back in the car, drove all the way to Atlanta for 4.5 hours. And I had been awake since the butt crack of dawn and didn't get back until the butt crack of dawn. You didn't give my dogs one drop of water. Their whole water bowl was empty. You didn't even give them the food I'd put in the fridge. I was so upset. I also realized if I didn't have the feelings to be like pursuing a relationship with him, but I did realize that if I did settle for somebody like this, I'd be working my ass off. I'd be cleaning the kitchen. I'd be doing all the chores. I'd be doing all the work. I'd be driving him everywhere. If he doesn't drive, won't even try to drive. I'm just fucking exhausted. You know, I'm just exhausted. It's like having a grown-up kid that I'm taking care of all the time. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, he does. He actually asked me what was for dinner tonight. I said, I don't know. But at the same time, I mean, we're all roommates, my dad and him, and sometimes his girlfriend comes over and they play their games. And you know, a lot of my guy friends are like, how are you even gonna get into a relationship with someone living with another guy? You just do. It's so weird that some of my guy friends feel like that. Like, you know, you're my dude friend. If you were my roommate, it'd just be just as normal as anything. But at the same time, I haven't been able to let go in many, 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 many years of my ex. Until the end of 2024. Where I laughed my way out of being in love with a doormat who broke my heart. Well, thanks for holding space for me. I don't like to talk too much about my private life, but yet I do. You know, that's why I said to Ari the other day when she was like, so when you meet a guy, you know, is the first thing you think about is what his size is? And she's like, I want a tall guy with a big thing. And I'm like, no, honey, these aren't usually the first things I'm thinking about. First, I'm thinking about, does he come with a dishwasher and does he drive? And I told her, I said, it doesn't matter how big it is. It's what they do with it. Yeah. I have to be mentally engaged. I have to be mentally engaged for sure. Oh, why are Doritos Tacos Locos Supreme Taco being so good? So good. I love them. No, I'm sorry. I don't have anything for you. I just gave y'all your snack. It was really loud, Spirit. Man, the neighbors. I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and they've been banging around for hours. I hope they stop soon. I don't have anything for you, monkeys. When I meet a woman, I focus if she's mentally stable and financially okay. Went on a date with an older woman when I was 18 and she was 31. She asked me for money the first date and kept mentioning my ex and mentioning me moving in with her. Like, girl, wow. I did like Stevie Wonder. That's hilarious. Yeah, good she was. It's good that she was honest. Yeah, I don't want to be a man's mother. He has one. I don't want to be a man's sister. I don't want to be a man's nanny. I don't want to be his fuck toy. I don't want to be anybody's doormat anymore. I'm tired of it. It's all I've had has been someone's doormat my whole life. I'm just sick of it. So I decided to manifest something different. And it's quite fun, whatever I'm manifesting, I must say. It's quite fun. I'll be right back. You get these dogs off me. Be right back in a minute. Well, it's getting late. I should probably go to sleep. Hey, Stormy, mute yourself. For I'm gonna call you. Oh. Okay. Let me call her back. Sorry, I just have it on mute because I was going to having a conversation with Molly real quick. It's private, but I probably should go to bed. I probably should just do the free collective message real quick, and we should all just go to bed. So just give me a moment, Molly. Okay. Spirit, what do we need to know now about now in the not too distant future? What do we need to know about now in the not too distant future in our love situations? What do we all need to know? Can you give us a couple cards, Spirit, on that? Yeah, it's time to go to bed for us. Well, in Molly and I's case, get on the phone and talk boys. Okay, so in a fog, yeah, we're probably all a little bit in a fog with our love stories. So fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. So get some clarity. Ooh, can I relate to that? Looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Let's see what the bottom card says. Celestial grace. In special moments, feel the blessed touch of the divine guiding your path. So yeah, you feel a little bit lost. You feel a little bit like you're never going to get found. That's just not the truth. Okay, you've been found. But sometimes we have to find it within us to accept, you know, our true authentic selves and really what is true. I mean, you know, especially when it comes to our love story, like what is true to you, not somebody else. You know what I mean? What is true to you without the limiting beliefs and circumstances of your own and other people? What if you could just put everybody else's feelings aside for 5 minutes and think about yourself for 5 seconds? You might manifest something amazing. So be good to yourself, your thoughts. I'm going to go night-night. And thank you guys so much for coming by. It was great to see you, Devin. It was great to see you, Pam Bear, Veronica, Dwayne. Thank y'all so much for coming by tonight. I really appreciate it. Ari, and then there's so many other people. Madeline came by. I can't remember all the names. Maria came by. All right. Good night, everybody. Love and light bright. Be safe. Kalanita. Music is sacred.